Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I have some new makeup to play with today that I want to share with you guys. Now this has nothing to do with my Sephora haul. That is still to come. I'll probably post a video regarding my haul. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do just a straight Sephora haul or if I'm going to do a try-on haul. But either way, that video is going to go up tomorrow. Today, we're just going to play with some new makeup that I've recently purchased. Actually, most of these products I've already used. So I'll go ahead and share my opinion with you guys as we go. Before I continue, I have to share with you guys. I am so happy, like ridiculously happy right now. Today is November 7th, 2020, and this is a day that's going to be engraved in our memory for a very, very long time. I mean, forever, because history has been made today and I'm just happy about it. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I am Suzana and I just like talking about makeup. That's really all we do here. So if you are interested in makeup talk, make sure that you subscribe. I do mostly talk about luxury makeup. That's just where my heart is. I cannot get over, you know, the experience and all the bouginess that comes with luxury products. So that is definitely what the focus of my channel is. Here and there though, I will sprinkle some more affordable products or, you know, brands that aren't necessarily considered luxury, because at the end of the day, I am a makeup lover. So make sure you guys subscribe and let's go ahead and get started. Since I was just defending the fact that I don't always use luxury makeup, it's mostly because I'm going to use this primer today. This is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I do find that this does help with my oily T-zone. I only use this on the areas that I get oily though. So, and also like to cover my pores because it does a pretty good job at that. So it's just like this white putty consistency, like it's called, but it is very smooth. Excuse my nails. I know I need to do my nails. I hate when I film and my nails are chipped like this. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow morning. I like this primer a lot because it actually does do a pretty good job at filling in my pores. And like I was saying, like around where I do get oily, I do feel like it minimizes how oily I get. Now, one of the reasons why I really wanted to use this primer today is because, not that I'm extra oily today or anything, because I'm just very, very oily in my T-zone, but the foundation I'm going to use is a foundation that I've only used once before. It is newer, so I'm still kind of testing it out. I do want to include a review when I talk about this foundation in a few days, or like it's probably going to be like mid or towards the end of the week. So it's this one here by Suqqu. It's the cream foundation. By the way, I have the shade before I forget. It's 025. And when I wore this the other day, I really liked how my skin looked, but I got so oily and quickly. So that's why I want to test it out with different primers to see what works best for me. This is how it looks. I feel like I did actually pretty good with the shade. I'm going to apply it with a brush. I haven't applied it with a sponge. For some reason, I feel like this is just a foundation that's a better suited to use with a foundation brush instead of a makeup sponge. But you guys let me know if you've tried this. How do you prefer to apply it? It's really nice though. And yeah, that shade 025 is actually really good for my skin tone. At first, I wasn't too sure. It's so hard to order your right foundation shade online. I've been having the worst luck with ordering foundations, and the Suqqu one doesn't really give good like pictures or options for you to try to narrow it down better. So I had such a hard time. I wanted to pick it up the moment it was released, and this was maybe about 2 months ago when it came out. But I could not decide on the shade, so I didn't get anything until finally a subscriber actually reached out to me. We were trying to decide what was going to be her best shade, and I even told her I got too overwhelmed trying to find out for myself, so I ended up not ordering it. But her and I kind of like were looking at the foundations. By the way, I'm using the Clé de Peau concealer in the shade Ochre. And she actually had reps from Selfridges send her swatches of the foundations. But even like that, you know, it's difficult. So I'm going to use my illuminating powder from Tom Ford. This is in the shade Translucent. I'm not sure if this comes in different shades, honestly. I don't think I've typically used this to set my under eyes, but we will see. This powder definitely adds a little bit of luminosity to the skin. I think it's very pretty because it's very natural and subtle. So that's why I don't mind it around my pore area, but you know, just be careful. Definitely try to avoid using products like this if you do have large pores. But right now I think I'm okay. It did accentuate them a little bit. I honestly don't use that powder all that much because I don't think about it all that much. I usually only apply powder on my T-zone. And this one I would probably only use around like my face to buff in or just like set the rest of my foundation a little bit. So not so much in this area. But for the under eyes, it worked fine. My under eyes are just so dark. Moving on, I do have a new highlighter. This is the new by Terry Twinkle Glow highlighter. The shade name is Candlelight Glow. First of all, the packaging of this is super cute. I wish it was a little bit more weighty to make it feel a little bit more luxe, because honestly, I mean, if I look at the packaging from far away, I think it looks really pretty, but the moment I pick it up, because it feels very light, to me the packaging starts to turn a little bit tacky. I'm very particular with packaging, especially if we're gonna be all blinged out like this. I have just a type of blinged out that I like. You can appreciate how pretty it actually looks from afar away. Just the moment you pick it up, in my opinion, it just doesn't feel as luxe. And this here is how the inside looks. It's a little bit deep, but if I really work it into the skin, I think I'm able to, you know, get away with it. So it's not that bad. And then once I apply bronzer and all that, it'll be fine. And I really like the payoff of this highlighter. Very glowy, but still not in a super intense, like obnoxious way. It smells like glue. I'm hoping it's just the glue that's holding the pan in place and not the actual product. I don't have a new bronzer, but I pulled out this one from Westman Atelier. I feel like it's been a while since I've used it. It's called the Beauty Butter Powder Bronzer in the shade Coupe de Soleil. This is how it looks inside. Oh, so this one, I forgot. This one has so much kick up. Can you guys tell there? And that's how much I picked up right now. This is a very pretty bronzer. I just don't pull it out all that often. Honestly, when I first started using it, it started getting a lot of little bumps. This too, I had a subscriber comment on my video because I did a whole Westman Atelier brand review, and she mentioned that her bronzer did the same thing. She was like, but it works just fine. And it does. I mean, mine works just fine as well. So I just wonder why it has those little bumps. Like, it doesn't have a foul smell or discoloration of any sort. It's just those little bumps that are around the pan. And I've never had a reaction from it. Like, that's just something that I noticed pretty much the moment I started using it. So while I was testing out this bronzer, I didn't have any issues with it. Isn't that so pretty? I don't remember liking it this much. This is really nice. Wow. Okay, and honestly, I kind of just forced myself to use that today. I'm happy I did. Just because I was like, okay, I haven't used this in a while. Let me, you know, I'm trying to use what I have. Now, I do have a new blush. This is new to me. This is from the brand Ritual, and it's in the shade Rapture. It's called the Inner Glow Creme Pigment. And this is the packaging. It's plastic packaging. You get your mirror, and then this is the blush. It's a cream blush, which I forgot I was going to try to use this. Let's see. I think I'm just going to, you know what? No, I'm going to use the brush I was using for my foundation. I was going to use my fingers, but we'll use this. That is a very pretty shade. Just one of those blushes that are really, really easy to use. Oh my gosh, it smells some type of candy, almost like a Laffy Taffy. Is that what? Maybe. I don't know. It smells like a candy to me. It smells nice if you like candy. Okay, I'm very happy with that. That looks really pretty. And you know what? It doesn't look like it's just sitting there, because cream products sometimes tend to take a while to like dry down. It looks very natural on the skin, but it doesn't look like it's just sitting there either. So it almost looks like a hybrid of a cream and powder blush on the skin. It looks really, really nice and very easy to apply. You can apply this anywhere on your face. It says here, apply to cheeks, lips, and eyes with fingertips, sponge, or your favorite brushes. Blend out for a sheer wash or build up to create bold color. You know what? Let me try to build this up a little bit. Now, I do think that if you were to use maybe your fingers or a sponge, you might get a dewier look, so it might look a little bit more creamy than using a brush, because a brush, you're like really working it into your skin differently. And so I kind of feel like it just gives a different finish almost. Yeah, that definitely got brighter. Oh, this is so pretty. So I'm not going to apply this on my eyes, but you know what? I have a lipstick, but I can take it off. But right now, I'm going to apply this onto my lips just to see. I'll remove this later. So for me, like, this color isn't like a flattering color for my lips, I don't think. Also, my lips are very chapped. What's new? It feels a little powdery, kind of. Not bad though. Now that I applied more layers, it does look a little bit more dewy, but very nicely. Like, it doesn't feel tacky at all. It feels really, really nice. I don't have a new brow product because I just don't like buying brow products, but I did just recently rediscover this one. This is the Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have the shade 6. This is such a good eyebrow pencil. Again, another subscriber messaged me when I was using this. Where did I use it? I can't remember now, but this was just the other day, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love that eyebrow pencil. It is one of her favorites. I've had this for a while, but I had misplaced it, and I just found it the other day, and that's why I used it, and pretty much since then, this is the only brow product I've been using. It's just so easy to just apply and work it in because it is super creamy. So I have some ideas about some videos that I want to do. One of them, because right now I'm like, keep catching myself talking about subscribers. One of the videos that I really want to start doing is, there's a picture of one of my subscribers. I follow her on Instagram. She talks a lot about makeup on her Instagram account, and she shared a picture of products that she's currently loving, and that picture made me want to pull out the product, because I had a lot of those products. I don't have everything, and it wasn't a full face of like favorites that she was sharing. It was just a handful of products that she wanted to talk about. She kind of does like a blog style, but like on her actual Instagram page. Like, she is really, really good. And when I saw that post, I was like, I really want to pull out these products and use what she mentioned for a look. So I think I'm going to, I have to ask her first to see if it's okay that I share her picture and that I use it for a future video. And I want to, because, okay, here's the thing. My biggest, you know, I didn't start YouTube channel to become like YouTube famous. Like, hey, if that happens, freaking awesome. But I'm not here for that. I'm just here to do my own thing and, you know, meet new people that also are into makeup, and, you know, just to have conversations about this. And so I'm very much about engaging with subscribers, as well as other YouTube creators. So that's why I like to do collabs, because I get to develop a better friendship with other creators when we do collabs. That's one of the reasons why I like to do that. For me, it's not so much about, oh my gosh, I'm working with so-and-so, I'm gonna have such growth on my channel. Because that's not, again, like, that's not why I'm here. But like I said too, I am also here for my viewers. So if you guys ever have anything that you want me to use on my channel or talk about, always feel free to let me know, because I mean, again, I do this to have communication with you guys as well. So I wanted to be about my subscribers. I had to finish doing my eyebrows because talking and doing them at the same time was just not working out for me. So point is, I want to start a new series where I ask you, my viewers, or it could be other creators as well, to share your current favorites. You can post it on Instagram and tag me, or just DM me a picture of your current favorites, and I'll share that picture on one of my videos and use the products that I have from your favorites. So I don't want to kind of, you know, make it always about buying new makeup. So that's why I would just, you know, obviously pull out what I do have. I mean, chances are I'm going to have quite a bit of what you guys already have too, because yeah, I mean, I do buy a lot of makeup. So, you know, I feel like the chances are pretty good that I'm going to be able to utilize a lot of what you guys share. And yeah, just to kind of share my thoughts and, you know, share how I like to use those products. So let me know, what do you guys think about that idea? I really, like I said, I mean, I really want to just interact more with you guys. And I feel like that's a fun way to kind of, you know, bring in what you guys are currently using. That's just an idea I am currently, you know, kind of trying to work on a little. Of course, I'm going to talk about it more once I do film that video. At this point, I just have so many ideas and so many things I want to film and just so little time. But I definitely do want to start getting that out there. Then I also have another series that I'm working on, and that one I'm also very excited. So it's going to be called Never Have I Ever. And okay, hold on. Before I get into all of that, I just applied some primer, and I'm going to be using this palette here. Excuse the fingerprints. That is just how it is with this palette. This is the new Tom Ford Mercurial, I think, Mercurial palette. Sorry, I don't know why I just cannot say that. The packaging of this is so beautiful. Just a mirror packaging. I mean, it is gorgeous. Like, I can actually use this to be doing my makeup, which I should have been doing the whole time. Here are these shadows. I used this yesterday and I loved it. I think it is so gorgeous. That's how those look there. And there you go, the Mercurial Tom Ford palette. So stunning. Now this is available at Sephora, so if you guys are interested, I think it's still available there. You know, you can get something off. The sale is still going on. I ordered mine directly from the Tom Ford website, so it kind of sucks because it was like 2 days later that it got released at Sephora, and I was like, oh, I could have saved myself a pretty penny there, but I had no idea. So whatevs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this today, and I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? I want to use it differently than how I did yesterday. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade here first and then just start applying. So that series, Never Have I Ever, I have so many products that I have been wanting to buy, and these are products that have been hyped for a very long time. And so, okay, I'll give you guys an example. I don't know when I'm going to get this product yet because I already have something else, something on deck for my first video. But one of the products that I've always wanted is the La Mer, the liquid foundation. I've never tried it. I've always wanted it, and I cannot tell you why I have yet to buy it. I just have not. And it's been years that I've been talking about getting that foundation, and I still haven't gotten it. Now, that's a very popular foundation. I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly which one I'm talking about because it's very well known and very well talked about. And I really want to try it. So in this series, I'm going to pick one product from my, you know, forever and ongoing wish list. You know, things that I've always wanted but I've never bought. And I'm going to dedicate some time to test it out and then do a review on that product. Now, because I did mention I do like to work with other creators, I do want to make it a series where I collab with someone every time I do one of those videos. You know, if possible. Sometimes it's hard because, you know, you're asking other people to also go out there and make a purchase on something that for whatever reason has also held them back from buying it. So, you know, I mean, obviously I have to kind of consider that as well. But when I can, I would like to work with other creators on that. Right now I'm using this shade here. This is like a pink shade almost. It's like a light pink. But yeah, what do you guys think about that idea? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I hope you guys think it's a good idea. And also feel free to like share like what products have you always wanted but you haven't like bit the bullet. I think these eyeshadows are phenomenal. They're so freaking pretty. I keep saying freaking today. Now I'm gonna go into this deeper shade here. Let's see. I don't want to deepen this up too much. Yeah, I'll just place it there with that, and then with a semi-clean brush, go in and blend. So you guys, there's just so much I want to do with my channel. I really do wish I had more time to dedicate for my channel, to dedicate it on my video and on editing, because I just enjoy all of it. It can be stressful. That's why, you know, I'm trying to eliminate the fact of getting something in and immediately rushing to post a first impressions on it. Just because to me that was so overwhelming. But, you know, that's how you make it in the YouTube world. Like I said, you know, I don't really have much of a purpose for uploading videos. Like, it's not something like I'm trying to make a career out of this at all. It's strictly, guys, because I just don't have anybody else that will listen to me rambling about this stuff. And so I had to come on here and find you guys. I ended up removing that cream I had added to my lips because, like I said, my lips are a little bit chappy right now, and so it was getting clumpy and disgusting. So I just removed that right now. Here I'm picking up some of that, this shade here. This palette I think is very versatile. The look I did yesterday was really bright and actually really pretty for the winter time. And today I'm definitely going a little bit darker, but you know, like a nice wearable dark eye look, I think. This is performing really, really nicely. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that pink shade. For the center, and then with a pencil brush I'm gonna hit them corners with the lighter shade in here. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any ideas, I find that a lot of times subscribers, I feel like you guys probably get like fresh and better ideas than us creators sometimes, because it's just something that we're constantly thinking about, and we are our own like worst critiques. Like, it's just is how it is. Sometimes it's like, oh my god, that sounds dumb, or I don't know, but like if somebody else says it's like, oh, it is a great idea. So always share if you guys have any suggestions on videos to do. Like I said, I like working with other people too, so I don't mind bringing in, you know, new people to collab with. It's just, you know, kind of working around our schedules. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner just against the waterline here. I'm not a fan of this eyeliner, by the way. This is the Chanel Le Crayon U in black. I apply some of that eyeliner in my waterline as well, and I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the Volume de Chanel. Now for the lips, I do have a new lipstick. I have actually tried this. I just put it back in the box because this is my first Sisley lipstick, and oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. This is the Le Phyto Rouge Hydration Long-Lasting Hydration Lipstick. I picked up one of the new shades. They recently released 4 new colors, and I think I want to pick up some more because this is so good. Now, with that being said, you know, this isn't special in the sense that it's going to last you. It's not very long lasting. I mean, it says here long lasting hydration. While you have it on, it feels really nice and hydrating on the lips in the sense that it's just very creamy and comfortable, not like a balm type of hydration, and not long lasting. I had read that this has like a whole bunch of ingredients that are really good for your lips. You know, that may be the case. Honestly, it's going to be very hard for me to ever tell if, you know, I ever notice a difference when I'm using this lipstick, because I'm just not the type to use the same lipstick frequently enough to notice a difference like that. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful lipstick. Just know that the formula is like a lipstick in the sense that it's going to transfer. It's not going to last long. Like, just think about a regular lipstick when it comes to that. But I mean, it doesn't take away with it being Sisley, and the fact that, you know, the packaging is just so beautiful. It comes with this like velvet little pouch. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful. And this here is the actual packaging. I mean, just stunning, you know. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less from Sisley. The packaging is actually just like the powder that I am obsessed with. This is the Photo Poudre Compact. Love this. It's currently my favorite pressed powder. So it's kind of nice. Like, they match. So cute. And then the inside, I mean, it's just this beauty here. This shade I have is 27, which is Rose Bokoi. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, but it's number 27. And like I said, it is one of the, you know, new shades that they just released. I really enjoy the bullet of this because it's so like angled, where once you start applying it, you can actually pretty much line your lips with it. Now, how long is that actually going to last? I'm not sure. The bullet on this is quite thin. Or maybe it looks thinner because of the way that it's cut. So let me go ahead and apply this. Another thing to note about this is that it does feel very comfortable on the lips, but I do have to go over my lips a few times because it's a little bit patchy. I think the shade is just maybe a little bit too light, and the formula is a little bit too creamy, where it easily just kind of moves around. So as you're first applying it, like, you'll see that it kind of leaves like little gaps on your lips a little, so you know, you'll have to go in with the bullet a few times and just continue applying it until you get the opacity that you're looking for. But I mean, the color is gorgeous. The formula is really nice. The packaging is beautiful, and I definitely want to pick up another shade. I have a few friends that also bought these lipsticks, so I want to see how they look on them because I want to decide on what's going to be my next one. It is just so pretty. All right, so I'm just looking around, making sure, and I did, that I used everything I wanted to share in today's video with you guys. I am sorry, I do feel like this video was kind of all over the place, but you know, I can't contain myself. I am just really excited right now. I am also in a little bit of a rush because I'm about to go watch a speech and continue on with the celebration. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe if you have not yet, so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. Until next time.